Alright, hello people, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my little comic book site. Today, I'm going to be talking about, that's probably, I know of, one individual who has the greatest chance of defeating Superman. Now, he's not in Superman's typical role gallery. And I know about Superman, I've been reading it since I was a child. Superman role gallery. It either includes people with mental powers or high intelligence, magic-based individuals, and when I mean magic, I mean supreme magic. Now, you're not going to defeat Superman with simple sea-level magic. A Kryptonian, you can't defeat him with no sea-level magic. You have to be a heavy magic manipulator to actually get him. So I said, mental powers, super intelligence, those are his rogue galleries, magic individuals in his rogues galleries, and people who's super strong are in his rogue gallery. So basically, 3 classes are in his typical rogue gallery who he fight. And always, he usually find some way to subdue the people in those 3 categories. But there's one individual, if he's not, now he's a hero really, he's in the hero realm, but this individual, DC never maximized his power sets. He's like a goofy character. Like when he's on a team, he's like people don't joke on him. People don't tease him because they know he's powerful. They know he's powerful, but he play a lot. He likes to joke a lot. People don't tease him because they know in their heart of heart he has a supreme level of power. The person who has the greatest chance of subduing not just Superman, but any Kryptonian, he is the fabulous, the elastic, the bendable, the malleable Plastic Man. Now, before I go on more into him, I want to separate him from all the so-called other plastic individuals, like in Marvel Comics, Reed Richards, DC, Elongated Man, them type of individuals. Plastic Man, he's in a higher level. If you ever look at Star Trek, especially Deep Space Nine, Plastic Man is more akin to the Changelings. He's more akin to that. For instance, like you're gonna see some of my slides, like Reed Richards, Elongated Man. They basically stretch, make their body thin, make simple shapes, whatever. Plastic Man, he's able to get like mass additional matter from some other dimension to make himself grow or shrink. He can become, I've seen him, and I don't have the slide, but I've seen him. Sometimes he has become as tall as a skyscraper, and he can still move. Sometimes he gets tiny to like a pencil, or even smaller. Like Reed Richards, Elongated Man, they never demonstrate that level of elasticity. And then plus, Plastic Man, he's not really human anymore because his body changed so much. I know Reed Richards, they're not human much anymore. Elongated Man, they're not human. But I've seen in Marvel Comics, a magic-based individual broke Reed Richards' bones. I had that edition. I mean, you don't see it a lot, but it was a magic-based individual, or like a demon or whatever. When Reed Richards was stretched, the demon grabbed him and broke his bone, and you heard a snap. So even though he's stretchable, he still has humanoid material in him. The humanoid material that stretches. Plastic Man, I don't think he got no human material in him. I can be wrong. If I'm wrong, somebody quote me. Because I don't think I ever saw Plastic Man got melted before. So I said he can defeat Kryptonians because, for instance, one thing about Plastic Man, I definitely know this, he doesn't need oxygen. Plastic Man has such extreme control of his molecular body, he's able to go into space. Like Reed Richards or Elongated Man, if they go into space, they'll freeze because they still have a lot of human qualities. Plastic Man is no longer human. He just like to be in a human form. See, yeah, man, he can take any form he wants. He just like to be in a humanoid form, but he's no longer human. And that's how he can defeat Superman. See, all the other individuals who Superman fight, they finite. They have a finite form, a finite body. He can blast them with heat vision. He can't do that with Plastic Man. If he shot Plastic Man, like Reed Richards and all the others, he doesn't contort his body. Superman, he definitely can't punch Plastic Man, like he can punch Doomsday. He can knock out Lex Luthor. He can do that to Brainiac because they all have a solid body. Plastic Man body is not solid. I say it's more malleable. It's almost like them changeling in Star Trek. He may be really a liquid-like entity. He may really be a liquid-like entity. And the changes on Star Trek, they can survive in space. They just have a finite amount of time, how long they can stay in a solid form or a different form. But Plastic Man, he has no limits of how long he can stay in a particular form. So I said, Superman's heat vision, no good. His freeze breath, no good. Because I'm going to tell you why the freeze breath no good. I told you, Plastic Man can extort his body to weird shapes, tiny shapes. When you're on a block of ice really has a bunch of little fine holes in it. It's like a bunch of holes in there. Plastic Man can squeeze through those holes and stretch his body to gigantic lengths and break out the ice easily. Now, if somebody ever saw a Plastic Man get trapped in the ice, let me know. But I never saw him dead. And I'm not including no one knockoff, because you know he's just a fictional character. So you know they can have one edition when he got trapped in some ice. But does that happen a lot? So I went over there. I can tell you now. I'm gonna tell you how he can defeat Superman. How? Or he can be a major hindrance. If he don't defeat Superman, a major hindrance. The easiest way, like he did with the Flash. Outwardly, Superman is indestructible. His skin is indestructible. But we never got inside. What is he like inside his organs and stuff? Now, I know they still tougher than human, but he still has a heart. He still has lungs. He still has blood. All Plastic Man has to do to kill Superman, jump in his body, because remember, he don't need to breathe. He don't need to breathe. Jump in his ear, jump in his mouth like he did with the Flash, enter his eyes, go through his whole body, his circulatory system, his blood system. You know, he don't have to breathe. But you get my point. He can kill Superman just like that. Because remember, Superman's still a solid base. Yeah, he got all them powers, but he's still a solid base individual. He still have blood, he still have a heart, he still have lungs, etc., etc. Plastic Man just need to get in his side of him and impact just one of those major systems. But remember, he's a hero, so he won't do that. He won't do it. But he could if he wanted to. Another way he can get to Superman. Now you know he can make his body like paper thin. He just can jump on Superman and cover Superman's body with a paper thin layer. Is Superman gonna use his lasers on himself? And then when Superman shoots himself with the laser, Plastic Man can feel the heat and make an opening so the laser blast or the heat ray can hit Superman. The next thing, dude, if he jumped on Superman's body, he don't even have to get on Superman's head. All he has to do is get on his chest, his legs, his arms. And then if he was on Superman's arms, and Superman hitting something, Plastic Man can withstand impacts. So that's not going to get the Plastic Man. So he can get on Superman's body and then he can't kill Superman that way if he got on Superman's body, but he could be a major hindrance to Superman. Like if he got on Superman's eyes, he blocked Superman's mouth, he blocked his nose, etc. He hold his arms together. Now I don't know if he can hold his arms together long, because that strength is amazing. But here's the catch. If a Plastic Man wraps himself around Superman's arms, now Superman got arms. He only can move his arms in certain directions. He can't make his arm stretch all the way down the street. He can't make his arm go all the way out in space. It's limited. So Plastic Man, he's malleable. So if he tells Superman by his arms, he can just stay right there, handcuff Superman's arms, and Superman couldn't get out. He couldn't get out if he was handcuffed. And I know that would aggravate him, make him go almost insane. So, thank you for stopping by, good people. I just gave you a little synopsis on there probably is one individual in DC Comics who can severely maim Superman and severely become a great hindrance to him. That's Plastic Man. The reason Plastic Man is not portrayed like that, because I said earlier, they like to make him like a comical figure, a joke. He like to joke a lot, laugh a lot. Even he hasn't put his powers to the potential yet. He hasn't put his power to full potential. Because I think even when if he turned into like an electronic thing, well, I don't know if he can make electronic stuff and stuff, but I know he can make any object he wants to and have the movable parts inside of him. He can form anything. And he can make his body hard. So if he sat in a chair, you wouldn't know it was him. He can make his body soft or hard. Thank you for stopping by. Give me what you think on does Plastic Man, is he the one individual who has the greatest chance of defeating Superman? Thank you. Until the next time, peace.